one. So, when did Bradford last meet Halifax in a Challenge Cup quarter-final?
Oh, I think we had this question when me and you last did a quiz about the Challenge Cup last time around. I think we did this question, so I think it was 2000.
It was 2000. So, either well remembered or well figured out.
Remembered.
There you go. Hopefully we haven't had these two. I definitely don't remember these two. So, Fax's last semi-final was in 1988. Now, they mentioned that loads of times in the coverage, so that was never going to be a question.
Well, they won the grand final. They won the Challenge Cup final that year, didn't they? Against St Helens.
That was 87.
Oh, was it? Oh, bloody hell. Was that 87? Wow. Well,
but
there you go.
That wasn't my question. My question is, who were their opponents in that semi-final?
In 88?
88.
Well,
I know this is slightly before your time in terms of rugby league.
So I'm just trying to work out. I'm trying to process it backwards in my head. So that was the year before Wigan went on their run. So Widnes.
Not a bad reasoning. Incorrect. It was Hull FC. And according to the Rugby League project, the first game was a 0-0 draw.
Wow.
Apparently. And they had to go to replay, and the replay was 4-3 to Fax. So, so yeah, 4-3. So the grand total of 7 points scored in 160 minutes. So there you go. That was that would have made you fall asleep. So this year's semi-finalists are obviously Hull FC, Halifax, Saints, and Warrington. Can you tell us what was the last year that none of those four teams took part in the semi-finals?
What? Well, obviously, Halifax haven't been in it since 1988.
So the big clue is it's definitely after 1988.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
So you've got some recent winners in that lot, obviously. So that might help a little bit.
Saints haven't played in a final since 2007. Was it? They won 4 in a row, didn't they? In the late 2000s, or I think under Daniel Anderson. So I'm trying to think. After that, there was when Warrington had their run. Oh. The last time any of them weren't in the semi-final.
Weren't in the semi-finals.
Right, okay. So. I'm just going to have to pluck a random number out of the air, aren't I? And going to look stupid. 2003.
No, it was 1999. So in 99 we had, obviously, famously London and Leeds, and I forget the other two. But yeah, 99 was the last time that none of those... Obviously, Saints have been in a ton of semi-finals. I kept thinking that I'd found one, and then they were actually playing in the semi, whether they got to the final or not. But yeah.
In recent times, they're very much like Pele, can't get past the semi.
Can't get past the semi, indeed. But yeah, 99 was the last time one of those teams was not part of the semi-finals. Right. Very good. That was... It was 1 out of 3, but you know, there's an honourable nature to that 1 out of 3, I think.
Well, yeah, the one that I asked you 3 weeks ago, or whatever it was the only one I got. And when I asked you it, that was the fucking hardest question.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're going to make me set the quiz, I'm not going to make it easy on you. Sorry, mate.
Well, I apologise to everyone else for that. Right, okay. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about this week, Alan? Because I haven't got out. I I haven't. Actually, no, I have got something to recommend, but I'll
Go
let
on.
you go first.
I was racking my brains for this one because, as I say, we're just being on half term, and it's not always that interesting to other people. But the one thing we did do over the period, we went to the IMAX at Bradford, the National Media Museum, and it appears that they've started to bring back, rather than just showing blockbuster films, they've started to bring back kind of science and nature films. Like 45-minute documentaries into the IMAX, which is what that's exactly what it started, and that's how I remember it before it became 3D this and whatever. So we saw it was a film, a kind of archive of the shots that were taken around the Apollo 11 moon landing, which were fantastic to see on a screen like that. Obviously, it really lends itself to that kind of format. So yeah, if you can get to see Apollo 11 as an IMAX film, so as I say, it's only 45 minutes, then it's great for all the family. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything really to recommend.
Best show on television right now, Chernobyl.
I intend to download it. I haven't even started yet.
It's fantastic.
Okay, I'll take that as a recommendation.
It's really good watch, really gripping watch. Even obviously we all know the overarching story of it, but within that, the way it plays out the tension, and it's very well put together, very, very well acted, I would say, as well. I think it's a bit weird that they're talking in English and some of them have accents, some of them don't, and stuff like that's a bit. But once you get over that part of it,
suspend your disbelief on that part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have got away with subtitles, would they? So I think it's a fantastic show. Highly recommend that one.
Yeah.
Okay, don't watch it when you're eating though. Is what I would add.
I'll take that advice, thank you.
So next week I'm on my holidays again. This time a non-rugby league related holiday.
You're abandoning us yet again.
Yeah, I am. I'm letting the kids run free. So it's going to be Tim and Sarah next week, who will be bringing you the episode to talk about round 17 and Origin and stuff like that. I need to remind Sarah to watch Origin. This is serve as her reminder. She can watch Origin.
Sarah, watch Origin on Wednesday morning.
Yeah,
record
Tim
it.
As well, but
both of you, make sure you watch it.
Traditionally, Tim's been one of those people he's a big Blue, isn't he? He's a big Blues fan.
He is. He got his one in a row T-shirt, didn't he?
Yeah. So. Traditionally, he gets the fan reviews in, so I'm sure he'll be on top of it. I'll have to do a fan review. I didn't even think about that.
We can't have these temporary listeners slacking off.
No. So yeah, I'm off to Florence and Pisa.
Florence is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk off air about some lovely things in Florence. We went. God, it's nearly 15 years ago now. But yeah, we've got some. Yeah, we'll have a chat about that.
We've got some outdated references to share.
Yeah, I've got some 15-year-old recommendations for you.
Excellent. Right. Well, so that's what's coming up next week. I'm really excited to hear the sort of Hull off that we'll get next week as well on the show, which is very exciting. But yeah, find the show, share the show at Super League Pod on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/Super League Pod. If you want to send us an email, superleaguepod@gmail.com. Superleaguepod.com is where you'll find the blog post that'll have all the information for our sponsors, including Little Warden, who sponsors this show, and the partner sponsors that we're going to run through in a second. Search for the show on loads of podcast platforms. If the one that you found it on originally doesn't suit you best, there's Spreaker, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever that is now, Leaguecast Android app, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, rugbyleaguemedia.com, YouTube, where it's broken down into, I think, 15-minute segments that are all audio only, Google Podcasts as well. Find it wherever you normally listen, if wherever you found it this time isn't ideal. Partner sponsors, do you want to take us through those?
Yep. So Rob's Toy Shop, you can enter SLP discount on checkout at Rob's Toy Shop on eBay and get 5% cash back on any order over £5. Plus, we'll give 1% cash back to SLP if you enter that at checkout. Little Warden monitoring the tedious, or whatever the tagline is now. Head to littlewarden.com to see what they can do for you. Mascot Browns for all your international rugby league gear. There'll be a link in the blog post for the episode, and we get 8% of that order value back. And the new edition Sarah's bookcase. Sarah sells Usborne books with access to over 3,000 titles. There's something for everyone.
Yeah, so the details of all those will be on the blog post. That's it, really, isn't it, this week? So
it's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say goodbye then. Thanks everyone for listening to your favourite rugby league podcast, and make sure you tune in again next week with all your fan reviews on all the big action from all around the world of rugby league. Thank you and goodbye.
See ya.